Welcome to the American Grand Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade, presented by FMB. And welcome to Pittsburgh, and welcome to the 2025 American Grand Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade, as we are live from Grant Street. We will have all the coverage for you throughout this celebration of Pittsburgh and Irish heritage. Hi, everybody. Hi, Pittsburgh. Hi, the world, as I'm Matt Fargo, joined alongside former Miss American Pittsburgh Smiling Irish Eyes, Courtney McGinley, joining me as we get ready for the 2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. So excited to be here, and
Very
probably
excited.
The most excited to be here because we got great weather this year.
We do. The weather is absolutely perfect. I know it was supposed to rain, but I'm not going to jinx it. But it's looking to be an awesome day.
Looking to be an awesome day, and so many great presentations and floats that we are going to see throughout this parade. Marching bands, you name it, we have it for you here for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Really excited to see what's going to be coming, and you're excited because this is going to be your first time actually getting to watch it.
Yes, this is the first time I'm actually going to be watching the parade. Usually I march in the parade for the last 5 years. I was a court maiden to Miss Smiling Irish Eyes in 2020. Can't believe that was already 5 years ago. But yes, it's so exciting to me just to see everybody here lined up in green, but then also to be sitting here to watch it.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and we have people and access from everywhere, including, you know the phrase raising the roof. We got people on the roof. Let's go upstairs to the third member of our crew. Susie Cool is up on the roof.
Top of the morning to you, Matt and Courtney. Down there on the stage, I am on the rooftop here at the joinery, and what a view I have of the beginning of this parade. We've been down here since about 8 o'clock this morning. If you look down at the streets, they're starting to get packed. It's estimated 300,000 to 400,000 people to be here at the parade today. 25,000 people alone marching in it. Matt and Courtney, it is about to be a great day, and like you said, great weather. I'll have more on that later.
Thanks so much, Susie, as it will be a packed house, and we're expecting great crowds because of this weather, and we're going to break down how this parade will flow through, because we're sitting here at the corner of Grant and the Boulevard of the Allies, but it's starting down on Grant Street a little bit further down, so we'll show you how this parade will start high above the city of Pittsburgh, and we'll start on Grant Street. That is where we'll get things going, all the way down Grant Street, past all of the iconic buildings in this city, and then making the turn onto Boulevard of the Allies. That's where we will see them as they make their way down Boulevard of the Allies towards the finish line. And it is not for the faint of heart, this parade, right?
Definitely not. Not only it's about a 1.5 mile walk. People are in their carriages, that might be a little easier. But yeah, it's definitely going to be something that needs to be seen, something wild, and just seeing, like I mentioned, seeing everybody here just together, it's amazing.
It is amazing, and we're expecting those numbers to climb because of this great weather.
Yes.
And I think that's only going to bring more people down here, knowing that Mother Nature is going to hold off. You might see maybe a record here in 2025.
Oh, let's hope. I know it's one of the largest in the country. I think it's in the top 10. I was doing some research, and I want to say I think it's 8th.
You know what? I feel like it moves. It's a sliding scale.
It is.
But throughout the years, it could be anywhere from the top 5. I mean, you're talking about the history of where this started in Pittsburgh. We'll talk more about that throughout the day. But this Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade has been so iconic for so many years, and so many people come back. It's a family tradition for so many people.
I can definitely say that. My family has been a part of this parade, my grandparents, my parents, and now me, and I hope to carry on that tradition. So it is definitely an amazing thing to be a part of. And I'm glad to be Irish, but everybody's Irish today.
Everybody is Irish here in the city of Pittsburgh today. There's no question about that. All right, we're going to thank our presenting sponsor of this 2025 Grand American Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's FMB, First National Bank, the proud presenting sponsor of our parade here this afternoon. All right, we got a chance to talk with parade chairman Kevin Conboy. Susie Cool got a chance to catch up with him. Let's hear what he had to say.
And how many years have you been the parade chairman, and how did you get involved initially?
This is my first year being the parade chairman. I've been on the parade committee for over 30 years. I've been in the St. Patrick's Day Parade 62 straight years of marching.
Okay, and most favorite year, 62 years of marching.
Well, the most asked about one is 93, the big snow of 93. And we had to do it because back in 1957, they canceled the parade. And the Oakland Irish were sitting around the pub saying, this is wrong, they can't cancel our parade. So they made a sign up that says, here comes Oakland. And they started marching down Fifth Avenue all the way to town. When they got to the Brady Street Bridge back then, the police chief, Donahue, said, no, the parade's canceled, you can't go any further. And after 15 minutes, he joined them, and he marched all the way downtown, and they kept picking up more people as they went downtown. That was 9 inches of snow. Now, in 93, there was almost 3 feet of snow, and we made it. The parade route was really clear. The salt trucks did a wonderful job on the parade route. Getting there was a bear. I don't think there was another salt truck in the rest of the city because nothing was touched. But the parade route, they really covered it with a lot of salt.
Well, how do you think the 2025 parade is going to compare to 93?
Well, it's going to be much larger. We have more bands. We have more horses. We have Virginia Tech Military Band, which is really exciting. And they're excited to be here all weekend to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We have the Wienermobile. We have Punxsutawney Phil. It's going to be a grand parade. We have more bands than ever.
And what goes into all that preparation for the parade?
Well, we pretty much start year-round. As soon as this is over, we take a 2-week hiatus and we start meeting again. So it's a lot of work. We're a 100% volunteer group, and to put on the second largest parade in the United States is pretty amazing for just a bunch of volunteers. And I call them ragtags, but no, they're wonderful committees. These people work tirelessly.
Each year, how does the parade get kicked off?
Well, first off, we start Mass at 8 a.m. with the bishop saying Mass at Old St. Patrick's Church in the Strip District, and of course on 17th Street. So it's a wonderful way of starting St. Patrick's Day. The Irish culture in Ireland is a holy day. It's not all this partying, and we're starting to Americanize them. They're starting to party more over there on St. Patrick's Day, but it's always been a holy day. So my whole life I went to Mass on St. Patrick's Day. So we start our parade off with Mass with the bishop saying Mass at Old St. Patrick's Church in the Strip District, and of course on 17th Street. So it's a wonderful way of starting St. Patrick's Day. The Irish culture in Ireland is a holy day. It's not all this partying, and we're starting to Americanize them. They're starting to party more over there on St. Patrick's Day, but it's always been a holy day. So my whole life I went to Mass on St. Patrick's Day. So we start our parade off with Mass with the bishop, and then he says a prayer to start the parade off at 10 o'clock sharp.
It's not just the parade going on today, but a lot going on in Market Square. What's going on there?
We have a family-friendly square in Market Square. We have a petting zoo. We're having Irish bands. We have Irish step dancers. It's an alcohol-free area till 3 o'clock. Come down and enjoy. The petting zoo is going to be bigger this year than even last year. It's going to be a wonderful time for the family and kids.
Thanks so much, Susie and Kevin Conboy, sharing what we will get to experience here as here they come. City of Pittsburgh Motorcycle Division of our police force getting things going in the 2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. And there you see the Allegheny County Mounted Police. The Allegheny County Mounted Police Department has been in existence since 1932, assisting the county with crowd control, searching for missing persons, and special events. They're the ones getting us kicked off. And you hear the sirens and you see the red and blue lights and you know we're underway.
Here we go.
Making the turn on to Boulevard of the Allies, and that's the first sign of the parade for so many that have lined these streets, and they start to get excited knowing the parade's about to begin. Parade for all ages. It's a family affair.
It certainly is. Everybody's waving and clapping. It's awesome.
Allegheny County Mounted Police. Best dressed. We might need to hand out that award by the end of the afternoon.
I feel like for St. Patty's Day, you have to go big or go home. And you can see so many people just like that gentleman right there in the full leprechaun outfit. He's definitely, there's a bar set right now.
Already, right out of the gate. He might be the winner. Allegheny County Sheriff's Office. Allegheny County Sheriff Kevin Kraus to follow. A beautiful day here in Pittsburgh. And you know, as you make this turn from Grand Street to Boulevard of the Allies, that is where the gates and the fenced off area, but down Grand Street, it's free reign. People have lined the curb.
Yeah, there has to be thousands of people here today. So Matt, what are you looking forward to seeing the most today?
You know, I'm such a marching band guy. There's something about the marching bands that I really enjoy, and I think too, for a high school kid to be able to be a part of this,
Definitely.
I think it kind of starts people's enjoyment, or maybe they go back to when they were 8, 9, 10 years old lining up on the parade. Now they're being able to be in it for the first time. I think that's a pretty cool thing to see. How about you?
For me, I'm most excited to see the bagpipes. I love to listen to bagpipes, just seeing the whole ensemble, similar to the marching band.
Yeah, we're both going the music route.
The music route too. I'm also excited to see the Irish step dancers.
Always.
They always put on a
classic.
great show.
A lot of our public service, emergency services getting our parade started. And this is also a great time to thank them. I mean, this
Definitely.
is getting to see them in a better light. This is when you want to see the flashing lights and see EMS. And let's go to Susie Cole, check in on weather. Susie.
Look, Matt, we heard all about the blizzard of 93. There's not going to be 9 inches of snow today. It's already 62 degrees out. Now, all week we have been worried about the chance of rain. That looks like it's pushed until tomorrow. The high is supposed to be 72, just cloudy day, so let's keep our fingers crossed that it stays as beautiful as it is now. But again, it's not going to be like that blizzard in 93.
Thank you for that, Susie. I think weather forecasting certainly in your future. She's just multi-talented. She can do it all already.
No, I don't know how they did it in 93.
Yeah, I mean, everybody still talks about it.
Oh, for sure. The parade actually took they canceled it two other times because of weather, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because they didn't cancel it in 93.
Built different in 93, they were. Pittsburgh paramedics, their motorcycle unit. There's the Allegheny County Sheriff's Office. Kevin Kraus, County Sheriff, members of the Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Kraus is in his 4th year as sheriff after working as the agency's chief deputy for 8 years. Sheriff Kraus has dedicated law enforcement officers to serve this wonderful community of Pittsburgh, and we salute them as they make their way on the turn here. Don't forget about the pups.
Aw.
Allegheny County Police Department as well. Their investigations for major crimes, SWAT, explosives, and ordnance disposal. You see the Allegheny County Sheriff's Office following in tow. And in the distance,
You can hear the bagpipes.
and that might be the real signal that this parade's underway, right?
Yes. You can see people even starting to dance in the streets.
That's the Greater Pittsburgh Police Emerald Society. The Greater Pittsburgh Police Emerald Society, led by President Joe Smith. Emerald Society recognizes and promotes accomplishments and contributions of the Irish American law enforcement officers in the Greater Pittsburgh area. The Emerald Society 2024 Man of the Year is Harry J.R. Moore. J.R., a longtime member of the Emerald Society, a dedicated supporter of law enforcement. There are the Greater Pittsburgh Police bagpipes and drums. Greater Pittsburgh Police Pipes and Drums formed in 2002 following the events of 9/11 to honor fallen police officers who made the ultimate sacrifice. The band has performed at numerous funerals, memorial services, parades, and of course, Irish festivals. Pennsylvania Concerns of Police Survivors. Each year, between 140 and 160 police officers die in the line of duty, and the families and co-workers are left to cope. COPS, or COPS, provides resources to help them rebuild their shattered lives. COPS was organized in 1984 with 110 members. Today, Concerns of Police Survivors have over 60,000 members. COPS has over 50 chapters nationwide who work with survivors at a grassroots level. Really important work that COPS does. Allegheny County Sheriffs well represented. Bomb Squad. All right, let's check in with Susie Cole. Susie.
Matt and Courtney, I told you earlier how these streets are starting to get packed. They're lined to the gills, and right now we have Jackie Logal and Jay Lee, and they are part of the Connor family that has been standing on this corner for 31 years. Jackie, how did this tradition get started?
My awesome Uncle Ron Connor decided to bring us down here. Ever since I was little, we've actually been coming to the parade for longer than 31 years. Once they changed the parade route, this was our new corner. So we've been here for 31 years, but been coming way longer. And it's just a family tradition. And you got to do it every year. Bring the kids, have fun. We came rain, snow, every weather, every element, we're here.
Pretty nice weather this year, but what is your favorite part about coming to the parade every single year?
just being with family. A lot of times you get caught up in life, and like I'm really big on family and values, and like we do this every year. It's a tradition. There's certain traditions you have to keep, pass them along. It's such a great time. Happy for months
Passing that tradition along to Jaylee and your other twins that you have. Again, it's Jackie Logel, a bunch of families out here at the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Pittsburgh today. Matt and Courtney, I'll be talking to families like this all day long.
It's so true, Susie, the family aspect and the mark on the calendar. People wait for them to announce what day this parade will be and plan everything else around it.
Oh, for sure. And I love how she mentioned she's been coming here for the past 31 years, and I'm sure 31 more years to come, too.
Yes.
Just being with family and friends, it's just so important, and I loved how she touched on that.
Even family from out of town, so many family members will come back to Pittsburgh to see this parade every year, and seeing the Allegheny County SWAT unit just go past. And here is the Greater Pittsburgh Police Pipes and Drums. Is that Finn the Irish Wolfhound? It sure is. There he is, Finn the Irish Wolfhound. In the building. Irish Wolfhound owners in Western Pennsylvania. The Irish Wolfhound is a rough-coated greyhound-like breed, the tallest coursing hound and remarkable combining power and swiftness. Great size, commanding experience and movement that are easy, active. They're also strong, muscular, gracefully built. Makes the greyhound, or wolfhound rather, a dog that is all heart and represented here. I don't know, watching just even the beginning of this parade, Courtney, and seeing the faces of the people marching, and you can almost tell the faces of the people that have been here and have done it, but are so excited to be back, and then the people that have their phones out and they're doing it for the first time. You know, the people that have done it, they're taking it all in.
Yeah, they're soaking it all in.
But the ones that are doing it for the first time, they have the phones out. They want to remember this first time.
They're glued into the moment.
Great aerial look. That's the rooftop of the Joinery Hotel. We have aerial coverage all day today.
St. Patrick himself is ready to make an appearance.
Making his way down Grant Street. He's been portrayed by Michael Moog. Let's go to St. Patrick. Susie looks like she's talking with St. Patrick now. Let's go to her.
Courtney, I am with St. Patrick himself, at least for the day of the parade. St. Patrick, how many years have you been doing this, and how did you get involved?
Well, I've been doing it for 5 years, and it was just handed down to me from another great gentleman, Rich O'Malley, and before him was Franny Walsh. This has been going on since 1992. They've been having St. Patrick, and I've been lucky enough to have it for the past 5.
How do you prep to be St. Patrick for the parade?
A lot of walking, you know, a little bit of diet maybe, you know, but we're good. Everything's good.
What are you looking forward to the most today?
Just seeing all the people. This is great. This many people out here. The weather's great. It's fun. We're having fun.
Thank you so much. St. Patrick himself, Matt and Courtney. Come on, it's St. Patrick's Day.
There you go. I mean, you've already made it, Suze. You've accomplished the great feat of interviewing St. Patrick himself, again
Legendary.
portrayed by Michael Moog. St. Patrick is joined this year by his family, friends, two special guests, Phil O'Neill and his wife, Marvin Wader. Michael is also, by the way, a little inside source, the parade's committee secretary. So,
Wow,
wears many hats.
he does.
Here comes the Carnegie Mellon University Pipes and Drums in celebration of the Celtic heritage of the university's founders, Andrew Carnegie and Andrew Mellon. Bagpiping has been an integral part of campus life at Carnegie Mellon University since 1939. Let's listen in. The 116th Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry Irish Brigade, Company I of the 116th Pennsylvania Volunteer Infantry, was recruited in Western Pennsylvania. The regiment was one of 5 that composed the famous Irish Brigade in the Civil War. The modern 116th is dedicated to remembering and honoring the thousands of immigrants who fought to preserve the Union and cement their loyalty to their adopted country. You know, so it's important. So much of this is tied to Irish heritage, but it's also tied to the beginning of the country, to the beginning of the Union.
That is so true.
And that is also part of it's, you know, everybody's wearing green, but underneath that green is red, white, and blue, supporting what this really was all about in the beginning of it all.
That's so true. And actually, fun fact, everybody does wear green today, but the original color for St. Patty's Day was actually blue. And it wasn't until the shamrock became the national symbol that green became in full force.
Nugget of the day. Oh, here he comes. Punxsutawney Phil has made his way from Gobbler's Knob to Pittsburgh. And, of course, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the weather-predicting groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil. Last month, Phil and the Groundhog Club hosted one of the largest crowds ever for Groundhog Day at Gobbler's Knob, where Phil saw his shadow and predicted 6 more weeks of winter. Well,
Yeah,
like many forecasts that we have throughout the Pittsburgh area that are wrong.
I was going to say, Phil, I think you're wrong. But again, let's not jinx it.
That's right. Yeah, snow could be around the corner real quick, and Phil could get the last laugh. '25 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade would like to thank Wilson McGinley, regional distributors of Miller Lite, supporting the Central Catholic Crew Team. Special thanks to respected John and Jack McGinley for years of support to Allegheny County. Wilson McGinley. No relation, right, Courtney?
No.
Let's go to Susie. We'll check in with her.
Hey, I'm here with Dan McGinley. We just saw Punxsutawney Phil pass us. How do you get that little guy all the way down here to Pittsburgh for this parade?
Hey, the parade organizers invite us. We come every year. We're happy to do it. It's a road trip, but we got to do this all the time. Punxsutawney Phil he gets all these requests all over the place, so we go wherever he's wanted.
Does Phil ever tell you what his favorite part about this day is?
He doesn't speak to me. He speaks to the president of the club. He speaks in groundhogese. I just know he loves it. I don't know the details.
All right, well, thank you, Dan. Again, we just saw Punxsutawney Phil pass. He was so cute, all burrowed in his little thing up there on that van, Matt and Courtney.
You didn't get the interview with Punxsutawney, Susie, but I guess that will just do. That's too good. It's the Alderdice Marching Band representing the Pittsburgh City League, our first marching band of the day.
Big shout out to Alderdice. That's the high school I went to.
That's right, the alma mater. Shout out to drum major Harlan Carmine. And coming next is the mayor of our great city of Pittsburgh, the Honorable Mayor of Pittsburgh, Ed Gainey. Ed Gainey, the 61st mayor of Pittsburgh. And in the rock of the green here, as he should. There's the Pittsburgh firefighters. And I think you know one of those.
I do know the gentleman holding the American flag. That is my dad, Jim McGinley. So shout out to him and the rest of the Pittsburgh firefighters.
How cool is that?
That is really cool.
And you really haven't been able to see him march because you've been in the parade yourself. So is this one of
great
the,
to see.
When's the last time you were able to see Dad march in the parade?
I would say when I was a little kid.
Yeah. Very cool. They are followed by the Pittsburgh Firefighters Memorial Pipe Band. Joe Maglioka is the pipe major. Let's go back to Susie.
Matt and Courtney, these streets are filling up with fans here for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And we have Frankie and Scarlett here. They're 11 and 10. How long have you ladies been coming to this parade?
I've been here since I was 2, I think. This is my first time coming.
Okay, it's your first time. And what do you think so far?
It's amazing.
What's your favorite part about coming to this parade every year?
Seeing all my family.
Is there any of your family in the parade?
Yeah, my aunt's a firefighter.
Oh, so did she just pass then? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, Scarlett, how much candy do you think you're going to collect today?
I think I'm going to get to about like here.
That's a lot. That's both your candies. All right, well, I'm hoping you get up there today, girls. Again, Frankie and Scarlett have so much fun today at the parade. I know I'm having a lot of fun, Matt and Courtney.
It looks like you're having a blast down there, Susie. I'm getting a little bit jealous being up here.
I know all the energy from the little kids. It's so fun, especially them getting all the candy. They love that.
That's good stuff. And I love the difference of, you have someone who's here since she was 2 years old, and sometimes they can throw them up. Yeah, throw them on up. Throw them up. Throw them up. We can't move, but
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Good toss.
There you go. Just don't hit the cameras. There we go. One of the Pittsburgh firefighters. How long has your dad been a firefighter in Pittsburgh?
I want to say over 20 years. He actually just retired this year, but over 20 years.
Well, congratulations.
Definitely.
I have a feeling he'll keep marching, though.
Oh, 100%.
I want to remind you that today's parade is brought to you by the Pittsburgh Steelers. No introduction needed. Congratulations to the Rooney family and the worldwide support of people of Ireland and of Irish heritage. The Steelers organization committed to this region's legendary heritage. Thank you to the Pittsburgh Steelers for their decades of memories and success. And it's a very fitting time to commemorate the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're going to Ireland this year.
They are. That is insane. So exciting. Maybe I'll even get to go to the game. We'll see.
We got a chance to talk with Jack Goodrich, president of the Irish Society. Let's hear what Jack had to say.
I'm joined by Jack Goodrich, the chairman of the Irish Society. So that is a very important title. I know that you have many others, Jack, as well. But how did you initially get started with the parade?
Back in 1991, my dear friend, who's now deceased, Marty Madigan, asked me if I could help assist with trying to raise some money. And I said, sure. I'm a lawyer in town, and I know a bunch of people. So I came to the first meeting, and I was on the parade committee. Came to the second meeting, I'm on the parade committee. By the third meeting in October, I'm now chairman of the fundraising committee. And that started back in 1991, and I've been involved ever since.
Well, what do you look forward to the most each and every year being a part of this?
Smile on children's faces. That's classic. Doesn't get any better than that.
What can people expect from the 2025 parade this year?
There'll be 25,000 marching, all variety of people. You got animals, pets, horses, some really neat floats. We're going to have drones this year, which is going to really give a great perspective. I can't wait to see that look from the Boulevard of the Allies in Grant Street, looking down Grant Street towards the start of the parade and looking down the boulevard to the end of the parade. That really got me going when I heard that we're going to be able to do that. And just seeing all the people. I mean, when you're marching down Grant Street and you have people as close to you and I, and it's all surrounding and all encompassing. And that's just a phenomenal feeling to have something like that happen.
Thanks so much, Jack.
Thank you for that. Some great insight on this great historic parade. One of the biggest in the world here in Pittsburgh. Sarah Innamorato, county executive, just made the turn on to Boulevard of the Allies. Check out the parking garage on Boulevard of the Allies there to your right, lined with green.
I think that's the spot to be, other
agree.
than where we're sitting.
Yeah, definitely have the best seat in town. But
Definitely.
that is a very close second. There's Abbott's Cross. And their float. There's a little one. She won't remember it, but
she's here.
She's here. First National Bank, the official Bank of America's Grand St. Patrick's Day Parade. FNB Bank is very proud to be a community partner and presenting sponsor of this parade. FNB Bank has opened just the brand new FNB Financial Tower in the city of Pittsburgh, showing its commitment to our region and its customers. The new $400 million tower was proudly built by 100% union labor. FNB Bank is our region's fastest growing bank, an unparalleled dedication and service to its customers. Special thanks to President, CEO, and Chairman of FNB, Vince DeLay, and our good friend for many years, John Weinstein, for making this sponsorship possible. Thank you to FNB, our presenting sponsor of this parade here in 2025. Got the First National Bank $100 bill, bringing up the rear.
They even have a green car. I love that.
Great float there by First National Bank. Got the NASCAR FNB car being toted around.
It's pretty sporty.
Very. Here's the Irish Society for Education and Charity. And there's our friend Jack Goodrich. We just spoke with him, Susie, in that interview. The Irish Society for Education and Charity Incorporated is a private 501c3 nonprofit corporation based in Pittsburgh and serves as the parent organization of the Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, overseeing the annual parade and related activities. Jack Goodrich, chairman, Elaine Walsh Delato, secretary, and Michael McGeever is the treasurer. Let's go down to Susie, who's in the middle of the street. Susie, what are you doing?
Jack, we meet again the day of the parade. Is it what you expected and more?
Magnificent. Look at these crowds. Look at these crowds. 8, 10, 12 deep. The complete chaos, just the way you want it on St. Patty's Day. It's fantastic.
How did your morning start? How did you get started?
Loading the car with the candy and the beads.
How much candy do you think you're giving away today?
Probably about 4,000 pieces.
Alrighty, well, Jack, thank you so much again for talking to me yesterday, today, and great job with everything that's going on here in Pittsburgh today.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Thanks, Susie, and thanks to Jack. Here's the Shovelin Academy of Irish Dance. And they will have a performance for us.
Oh, awesome.
Shovelin family has been Irish dancing since the mid-1960s. Now led by Sheila Shovelin, the Shovelin Academy of Irish Dance is teaching another generation of dancers of all forms of Irish dance, participating in competitions throughout the United States and Canada. Performances by the Shovelin Academy can be seen at festivals and gatherings around the city and always include their favorite, the Pittsburgh annual St. Patrick's Day Parade.
I love that there's so many different age ranges and they were all performing together.
That's great. Yeah, right.
Really something special.
Here comes the Central Catholic crew team of Pittsburgh Central Catholic from 5th Ave, now to the Boulevard of the Allies. And I hope they're going on shifts carrying that thing around. Central Catholic crew team competitive presence on the national and regional rowing scenes with 2 national championships as well as a Midwest Scholastic Championship. Congratulations to the Vikings of Pittsburgh Central Catholic. Somewhere Johnny Patrician smiles. Here comes parade chairman Kevin Conboy. We talked to him earlier this morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. He's making his first year as the chairman of the Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. Thank you so much to Kevin Conboy, a big reason of why you're watching this broadcast right now. Oh, and here comes everybody's favorite mascot from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Iceberg. Following is the Virginia Tech Regimental Band, the High and Tidies. The High and Tidies are a regimental band from Virginia Tech's Corps of Cadets, formed in 1892. The band is a military-style marching unit that has appeared throughout the country, including 11 presidential inaugurations, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and St. Patrick's Day parades in New York and Savannah. The oldest collegiate band from the Commonwealth of Virginia is the High and Tidies' first appearance here in Pittsburgh.
It's definitely going to be one to remember, their very first time here.
The precision. There's our man Iceberg. Members of the Pittsburgh. Oh, we got to get down with Susie and Jaden. Is the in-game host of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Kevin Acklin and Katie Acklin. Let's go down to Susie Cole.
Matt and Courtney, I am with the one and only Jaden Becker, the in-arena host for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We just saw them in Iceberg Pass. Jaden, the St. Patrick's Day Parade, what does it take to get Iceberg and everybody down here on a day like today?
It takes a whole lot of love. It takes a whole lot of love for this Pittsburgh community. There's something really special here going on. Second largest St. Patrick's Day Parade in the entire country. And when you bring something together like this, all wearing green, all rocking out. Usually in Pittsburgh we're black and gold, but today we're all wearing green. Here in the crowd cheer, it's a beautiful moment. So we're throwing out towels, we're having fun. We got a game at 3 o'clock coming up a little bit later today, so I got to get ready for that. But to be here with you guys, really, it's so much fun.
No, okay, so you heard that here first. Go from the parade to PPG Paints Arena. Who are the Pens playing today?
Playing the Devils. Playing the Devils should be a fun game. It's going to be a packed house. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day at the arena just like how we are here. 3 o'clock puck drop, so you could literally leave here and walk right over. So we're super excited. It's going to be a fun one.
Thank you so much, Jaden. Matt and Courtney, you want to take Jaden up on that offer? Pens game, see you there at PPG Paints at 3 o'clock.
You know, I spent enough time at PPG Paints Arena. Why not a little bit more?
Yeah, that definitely might be the move, especially after seeing these towels they're passing out. They are really
how
something.
about this? I don't know if we can. Jaden just threw this up to us. I don't know if you guys could see it. There we go. Happy St. Patrick's Day
St.
from
Patty's Day.
the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's all green all day today.
And I think Iceberg, he was in the top 3 dressed, I will say,
No doubt.
today. And
That's a
Jack
great
Goodrich
point.
with his shamrock suit on.
And that was clean. It wasn't loud. It was classy.
Classy, yes.
All right, well, great stuff from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Definitely stop by PPG Paints Arena as the Penguins take on the Devils. And, I think it's starting to drizzle a little bit, I'm being told, so. But it won't rain on this parade.
Definitely not.
One way or the other. It
Rain
might
or shine.
Right. It'll keep this thing going. With this carriage coming through, representing the Miss Smiling Irish Eyes. We'll actually catch up with Queen Melanie Grace Rail later. The daughter of Christopher and Mary of Mount Lebanon. She was this year's Miss Smiling Irish Eyes. And you getting to be a part of that in 2020, how much of a memorable experience was that for you?
I see my former Miss Smiling Irish Eyes waving at me right now. It is such an incredible experience, and you have friends for life as well. And just to be a part of the Irish community, it's wonderful. And I love each year seeing all of the new girls coming in and joining this wonderful union.
Well, we got a chance to catch up with this year's Miss Smiling Irish Eyes, and Susie got a chance to talk to her.
I'm here with Melanie Rail, this year's winner of the Miss Smiling Irish Eyes. Melanie, you're not new to this. Your mother won this back in 1991. So how did she show you the ropes?
Ever since I was little, she always raised me to believe that this was definitely the ultimate dream for any young Irish girl in Pittsburgh. And so through all of her behavior and how she brought me up with values that are central to the Irish community, she always taught me to carry my Irish faith with me and to make it a great part of who I am. And yeah.
So you've been to Ireland because you studied abroad. Have you ever been there other than that?
No.
So what was it like being in Ireland for that opportunity?
It was incredible. I studied abroad in Rome, but I got to visit Ireland while I was there, and it was just, going there was just the most incredible experience that I've ever had. I immediately just fell in love with the country and the people, and I've always wanted to go.
Mhm.
So it was a dream come true. I've been saying that too much lately, but yeah, it was.
And you have plans to go there after you graduate. So what schools are you looking at out in Ireland?
Definitely Trinity College in Dublin, which is funny because I go to Trinity College in Connecticut. But I've also thought about looking into schools in Galway because I know some people who are in Galway right now, and I plan to visit them this year if I can. But yeah.
You talked about how your mom taught you about how this is the most prestigious honor as an Irish girl growing up in Pittsburgh. But what does it really mean to you to finally be crowned this after all these years?
Being Miss Smiling Irish Eyes to me is getting to be a part of a tradition that's so treasured by not only the larger community of Pittsburgh, but by the Irish community of Pittsburgh as well. And it's just such an honor to get to be a part of something that is so time honored and everything. Like I'm just so blessed to get to contribute anything to such a great event that so many people have worked over the years to put together.
2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade is brought to you by Lamar. Special thanks to Ryan Hoey and the Lamar team for spreading the word of America's Grand St. Patrick's Day Parade. Susie's. This one's gone to the dogs. Soft-coated Wheaton Terriers of Pittsburgh. They have a whole group.
They are gorgeous dogs.
Yes.
And they have a lot to say.
If you're just tuning in here to our St. Patrick's Day broadcast with Courtney McGinley and Susie Cool, Matt Fargo here with you at the corner of Grand Street and Boulevard of the Allies. The St. Patrick's Day Parade 2025 well underway, having a blast.
We are having a blast, and everyone else is having a blast too.
Great aerial shot of this turn from Grant to Boulevard of the Allies. There's our location there, the stage. Let's go back to Susie Cole.
Matt and Courtney, I think we jinxed it by talking about how great the weather is going to be. I just felt a couple of raindrops a couple of minutes ago, and when I looked at my weather app, it did say that there's a chance of rain, 100% chance of rain coming here around 11 o'clock. It's now 11:05 and also noon. I'm hoping that it's not as bad as the weather app does say because there's a lot of people out. It's still 64 degrees though. So I'm taking that as a win, and also the fact that, again, it's not the blizzard of 93, right, Matt?
That's a good point, Susie. That's a good point. It is not. We'd much rather take the rain than the snow. I think everybody, you're just looking around. No one is making a run for it. They are enjoying this parade, and I expect maybe some ponchos to come out, but no one to turn away as if this weather does make its way into the area here shortly.
Hopefully some green ponchos.
Yes.
I will say, though.
That would be a well-prepared person.
Yeah. As long as it's not freezing rain, I think everything's totally cool.
I agree. And I say that's sitting under this stage.
Yeah, because we're not going to be harmed at all by the rain.
Susie, hopefully she has her green poncho. The PA State Senator Devlin Robinson. Devlin Robinson, U.S. Marine veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan, member of the AOH Division I, chairman of the American Irish Legislative Caucus, chairman of the PA Ireland Trade Commission as well. Ancient Order of the Hibernians National Board. I know some of our JRM folks, I just got yelled at. I thought you did high school football. For this parade, I almost was thinking that I wanted to represent my mom's side of the family because her maiden name is McElhaney. And Matt McElhaney sounds like I should be on this stage a lot more than Matt Fargo does.
It definitely does.
But happy about my Irish heritage as well.
Definitely.
On mom's side of the fam.
Both sides of my family, Irish. McGinley and Flanagan.
There you go. Shout out to both sides of the families. Castle Shannon Fire Department. As fitting of a fire department can be when you have a green fire truck.
That is amazing.
This holiday was built for that.
I am a big fan of the color green. Despite, obviously, today, obviously, but just in general, too.
That specific color, that like darker version is really nice on it. I like that. The Ancient Order of Hibernians is the largest Irish Catholic men's organization in America. We saw, a big contingent. You think it's over, and there's been like 3 or 4 more that have fallen by. The AOH State Board. Denny is currently the Pennsylvania State President of the AOH, 35-year member.
Yeah, there are so many divisions of the AOH. I'm actually a part of Division 23, so I did represent today.
Nice. How does one, as Susie continues to try to interview another dog, how does one become a member?
You don't have much to say.
Becoming a member, you have to be part of the Irish community. It's very focused on charity, faith, and obviously being Irish and all your Irish heritage.
There you go. Well, I know the Pittsburgh Steelers would love to see everybody in attendance today in Ireland for that game.
Oh, definitely.
Here comes Division 17 of the AOH. No, I feel like we should get a word of prize for someone who's trying to throw something onto the table if they make it onto the table.
Yes.
We've gotten close. No winners yet.
It was either an overthrow or a complete underthrow.
Right. Is this Irish Santa?
Oh, wow. All the way from the North Pole.
How about it? He's traded in the red for the green. Here's a guy having a great time. Total Creek Fire Department.
I think he also falls in that best dressed category.
I'm with you.
And Santa.
With the Irish jig he's doing on the front of a fire truck, that's got to bolt you up into the top five.
Definitely.
I want to thank our 2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day sponsors, Devlin Robinson Skyworks, the Hutchcrow Group, Trade Consulting, the Allegheny County Airport, PNC, B3R, Laird Hutchco Group, Snyder Brothers Automotive, Grandpa Joe's Candy, Raising Cane's, J&A Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical, Teamsters Local 249, Miller Lite, the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership, Wilkie CPA and Advisors, and all others who have supported this great parade here in 2025. The Irish Society of Education and Charity, the Parade Committee, and the Irish community of this great region. We really appreciate everybody's support of this great day in Pittsburgh. And I think Susie's found might have found her way onto a vehicle. You want to check in with Suze? All right, let's do it.
All right, we are on the AOH truck. Live, we're moving in the parade. Jenna, what's your name?
Brayden,
All right, how long have you guys been a part of this parade?
it's her first year, but for 3 years or something for me.
All right, and how much candy do you guys have to buy in preparation for parade day?
About 4 bags, 5 bags.
Okay, and what's your favorite part about parade day? Also, are you with Irish Santa up there?
Yeah.
Well, what's his deal? He only comes out on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
All right, so do you keep any of this candy for yourself?
No. No.
Favorite part about parade day?
Throwing candy at kids.
All right, perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Susie. Yeah, this gentleman scooting around in this
Oh, wow.
bike, and now he's jumped off to start a jig.
He is really doing it all.
He really is doing it all. And this leprechaun on a bike. Oh, we're gonna do a wheelie here?
Oh.
But Courtney, I have to tell you, this might be my favorite of the day. Here they come. The South Fayette High School Little Green Machine Marching Band, one of the best in the area. Little Green Machine Marching Band excited to make its 15th appearance in the Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. comprised of 75 students from South Fayette High School located in Bridgeville, under the direction of Aaron Carranza. They are so much fun to watch, and when we do our high school football showcase with the Pittsburgh Steelers on Friday nights in the fall, they are one of my favorites to see.
Obviously, I love the marching band as a whole, but do you have a favorite instrument that plays in the marching band?
Gotta go with the drum line.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
They're the beat. And normally this band, they put on a little bit more, but they'll dance as they play, so it's twice as difficult.
Especially if you're carrying one, they have to be pretty heavy, and to also dance along. You have to be very coordinated to do that.
AOH Sean McBride, Division 32. For all of the flags as they make the turn. It's a little darker here. Cloud cover rolling in. Friends of Dennis Murphy, AOH of Division 32. Great prizes of the Club of Western Pennsylvania Rescue. Dogs were used by farmers to protect their livestock against predators like wolves, coyotes, and bears. Dogs may look intimidating, but are also known as the gentle white giants. And I don't see a mean one there.
No way. And I love that they're wearing kilts, some of them.
Yes. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. We have money being thrown at us. We saw the crew team of Pittsburgh Central Catholic, and here comes the marching band of Pittsburgh Central Catholic. And I'd be remiss not to mention that, of course, Central Catholic all-boys school, the female that are members of the band, Oakland Catholic. So gotta give a shout out to the girls as well.
Definitely.
Of course, sister school with Central. Vikings striking up a tune here. St. Bridget Court Foundation making the 28th year. The St. Bridget Court began recognizing strong women fighting illnesses to continue to make strides in their community. The 2025 St. Bridget Court recipient is Marianne McGill, breast cancer survivor who continued volunteering time and talents for her church and community while facing challenges with grace and profound faith in God. Recognizing Marianne for displaying true spirit for the Fighting Irish. Marianne is a founder of the Maggie Cullen Chairwoman and Dr. Melissa Rossier. Know some ladies in that contingent down there?
I do know a few.
Here comes the Convoy Clan. And if you're looking for a group that's having a good time, you need to find the one that is driving the Convoy Clan truck and that silly string being shot out of the back of it. Talking about the history of this parade, the celebration dates back to 1869. 1869.
That's insane to even think about. And I actually was doing a little research. I think the very, very first parade was in the 1600s in Florida.
Yeah? Which is...
That's so long ago that I don't even know how long ago that was.
Yes. But talking about Pittsburgh, the one group was Confederated Irishmen of Lawrenceville. They marched in 1871. 175 men wore sashes that said, "God Save Ireland."
Oh, wow. That's a great tidbit.
You know, you go to Lawrenceville and you don't know the history behind that part of town. All right, let's go check in with Susie.
Oh, we're doing it through here? Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Matt and Courtney, I'm here with Casey Convoy. We're going to interview him really quick. He's with the Convoy Clan. What is the Convoy Clan?
The Convoy Clan is a part of Division 9. We have been a part of the parade since the start of it. It is an absolutely amazing event here that we're so proud to participate in. Shout out to all of our convoys, every brother that I have in Division 9, and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Got to keep moving here.
Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, Susie. You see some rain on that windshield. Maybe the flags are going to need help out wipe some rain off, but
you can even smell the rain.
Yes. But not raining on the Convoy Clan, that is for sure. High energy group. Everybody having an absolute blast right now. And do you, when you were marching, when you make this turn, what's the feeling of it? This kind of the halfway point.
I would say yes, it's the halfway point, and also you can see there's different pockets of either your friends or family. They're parked and situated in the same spot every year. So there would be a lot of my former Miss Smiling Irish girls who would have their families parked along, and it's just like a huge celebration, and everybody's yelling, everybody's screaming. But yeah, I would say it's around the halfway point.
All Courtney, get ready. There's more bagpipes on their way. Southwestern Firefighters Pipe and Drum Band. Southwestern Pennsylvania Firefighters Pipe and Drum Band based in Westmoreland County. The band was formed to honor fellow firefighters, especially those giving the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. The tartan and kilts they wear is the firefighters Memorial Tartan, created to honor the 343 firefighters that gave their lives helping others in New York City on 9/11. So the 343 firefighters that lost their life on 9/11 being honored by the Southwestern Firefighters Pipe and Drum Band. The LAOH Division 23.
I love to see the Division 23. That's the division I am a part of. So extra big shout out to the ladies AOH.
You can fact check me on any of this. Courtney, chartered in 1999, located in Lawrenceville.
Yes.
26
Actually,
years.
Fun fact, it was chartered in 1999 by my aunt. She was
How about
the
that?
first president of the ladies AOH.
Very cool. Current president is Regina Barnes. It seems like once you're a part of the AOH, you're a member for life.
A member for life, yes. Sisterhood, member for life. It's just a great community to be a part of.
Very cool. "26 years they've been marching in the parade. But I have a funny story. They all have stories to tell about parades before then. Great representation from Division 23. They've called home, Lawrenceville home, since 1903. President is Tim Donaldson. And here comes the St. LaSalle High School Marching Band. The Rebels of St. LaSalle.
Oh, I love their flags with the pot of gold on them.
Another very fitting school with the green and gold scheme.
Oh, wow. I just saw a huge lightning bolt.
St. LaSalle Marching Band under the direction of Michael Columbus. Great job by them. As the Knights of Equity begin their turn. Some Some would call that Irish dancing of sort. I guess any dancing you do today,
Any form of
right?
dancing. Yeah, a little jig.
I feel like there's that feeling of, as the rain starts to come now, you start talking about, who's going to be in the car, who's going to walk,
for sure.
Taking your times. The daughters of Aaron.
And it's not often that you hear thunder in March.
That's true. It does. It has a summer vibe to it, an early summer vibe. That's the Duquesne University Brass Band. Duquesne University Brass Band based in the Mary Pappard School of Music. Delighted to participate in this year's parade for the 4th time. Band comprised of performance, education, and music tech students who meet once a week to enjoy playing together. The band is led by music director of the River City Brass Band, Dr. James Gourlay. And he is also the director of bands at Duquesne University. And as an announcer for the Dukes,
it's very full circle.
Yes, gotta love when you see Duquesne come through. PA Great Dane Rescue and Rehab. The PGDR aims to provide the best care and placement possible for any and all dogs that find themselves at the doorstep. Their vision is they envision a world where they need a rescue. Great Danes no longer exist, but that will never be. They will try to change lives one dog at a time. Their value in honestly providing a future to owners of any and all, and will have and take on any available dog to ensure proper placement. Had a nice flash, but I tell you, the crowd kind of hangs out.
Oh, the morale is still very high.
God, people dancing, screaming, shouting. Susie's located a jacket. You thought the Pittsburgh City League representation was over? You thought wrong. Let's give it up for the Perry Traditional Academy High School Marching Band, the Commodores of Perry. Led by Sergeant John Holtz. Just hearing Perry and their drum line, and then you look down Grant Street and you see some black and gold. That's the color we're all accustomed to seeing in this city, and then you realize it's the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Gotta love those Steelers.
Steely McBeam, Steeler mascot, and behind them, the Pittsburgh Steel Line. The Pittsburgh Steel Line, the official drum line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Performs at all home games and many events throughout Western Pennsylvania. Celebrating their 10th year here at the parade. And you saw the banner. The Steelers are Dublin bound. There's candy being thrown onto the stage.
It actually made it on the stage
Yeah,
we
we got some on the table now. As good as we approach the 12 o'clock hour. I wanted that one. Wind starts to pick up a little bit here. Pittsburgh Steelers are proud to sponsor today's parade, representing the team. Celebrate the deep Pittsburgh, Ireland ties in the upcoming 2025 regular season in Dublin. And saw the F-150 drive by. The rain has come, but it has not brought down the energy and the excitement level. As we're going to check back in with Susie if she's staying dry. Susie, you staying dry down there?
Yes. Matt and Courtney, I'm getting a front row seat to everything this parade has to offer today. You've been talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. The steel line is right behind me. People are going crazy for it. The Pittsburgh Steelers handing out these awesome St. Patrick's Day themed terrible towels right here. I even got one, so I can wave it loud and proud. But again, look at this performance. Pittsburgh Steelers doing it big here for the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Susie, thank you. And I figured it wouldn't be long before she got on a float. So fitting she gets on the Pittsburgh Steelers float. Of course, we really appreciate all that they do in the steel line.
I've been loving those green terrible towels.
Yeah, Susie needs to pick two up for us.
Oh, definitely. Without a doubt.
Steel Ambassadors Drum and Bugle Corps of Pittsburgh makes the turn onto Boulevard of the Allies. The Steel City Ambassadors Drum and Bugle Corps under the direction of Benjamin Carrick. And we had a chance to catch up with Reese Maggie Flowers, 2025 Miss Smiling Irish Eyes Court Maiden. Let's hear what she had to say.
I'm here with Reese Flowers, another one of our court maidens for this year's Miss Smiling Irish Eyes. And Reese, just like the other girls, how did you get involved with Miss Irish Smiling Eyes?
So this was first introduced to me by my grandma because she made Irish and being like part of the community really present in my childhood since I was growing up. And I decided to come into Miss Smiling Irish Eyes and apply because I wanted to honor that for her and my grandfather who's passed as well.
You actually played lacrosse while you were growing up. So how did playing sports kind of help you get this prestigious honor here today?
I think I'm lucky enough that I was able to really gain some skill and some friends while in the process, and I could really work with the younger kids on the team, which was really fun. And I have some really close friends still to this day that I talk to, and I feel like that connection that I had in the community around the lacrosse was so helpful to my mental health, and that in turn helped me do better, and I wanted to do better, and I wanted to get better in the things I did, and lacrosse was just one of the ones I really enjoyed, so I pursued that.
When you look at this honor that you have here today as a court maiden for Miss Smiling Irish Eyes, what does that mean to you in your own words?
It means that I really did something finally for myself, and I am not always the most confident person, so this has really showed that I got some an award for putting in the effort, and I am honored to even say that. And that makes me want to continue doing more and like help my community and like start more volunteer work. Like I really want to get into more stuff now. Like this has really opened my eyes. So I'm so honored to be part of that.
You talked a lot about Grandma there at the beginning. What do you think Grandma would say today?
I think she's really proud of me. She's actually in the other room right now, and she's so excited. Like she was the Grand Marshal in 2018, so us being in the parade now, she's just so excited.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Reese.
2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade is brought to you in part by Stuber. Sponsoring 4 years running, supplying the region's insurance needs, thanks to Brian Jeffy and Brian Hartman. The Allegheny County Airport Authority has arrived.
They landed.
On time. And we're glad that the snowblower is able to be in the parade and not at the airport.
True.
Pittsburgh International has exciting time for the airport with the new terminal opening later this year. Also happening this year is the Steelers playing in Ireland, as we mentioned. The Steeler fans can get their flying nonstop to London via British Airways or Iceland by Iceland Air, and then to Ireland. If Europe isn't in your plans, there are 60 domestic nonstop flights and many great destinations like the West Coast. Visit flypittsburgh.com and pittransformed.com for more information. Just got back from the Bahamas last week and got to fly through Pittsburgh International, and it's exciting to see the remnants of what will be the old terminal and getting ready to turn it over to the new one, and they're saying fall of this year.
Definitely, and I still love that they have I forget what Steeler player, I'm blanking. I think it's Bettis, they have him in the airport.
Franco
Harris.
Franco Harris.
That is a classic staple every time you go to the airport.
A legend. Yeah, it's Franco and George Washington. Yeah. Which for Pittsburgh, we're one of the same.
Yeah.
Both icons in their own rights. More Conways. I think between the McGinleys and the Conways, it's pretty much a whole takeover here. As we make this turn, we are about halfway through the parade. There was 182 different groups that were supposed to be participating in there. Some have come and some have not, but nevertheless, we've hit the halfway point.
And the people are still lining the streets.
Yes.
They are still here, still excited.
And the Oscar Mayer Wiener made it. The Heinz-Kraft Oscar Mayer Wiener, invented by Carl Meyer in 1938. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile stands 60 hot dogs long, or 27 feet long, 24 hot dogs high, or 11 feet high, and inside has 6 ketchup and mustard colored seats, a bun rooftop, a flat screen television, a mustard splattered floor. There are 6 Wienermobile vehicles in the country, and they're piloted by recent college graduates called hot doggers.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Especially just hearing you say what's inside the vehicle. It's very ketchup, mustard. What else? I mean, you could add a little relish in there.
Yeah.
But.
Some onion, something. The Bell School of Irish Dance now makes their way. Bell School of Irish Dance, located in Wexford, Pennsylvania, under the direction of Julia Bell. The school is in their 24th year in the parade. And let's watch their performance. Susie's at the Oscar Minor Wienermobile. Let's go to her now.
Matt, you and Courtney just saw the Wienermobile pass. I'm actually here with Captain Glizzy, a.k.a. Connor. Connor, can you tell us a little bit about the inside? I know that we're not allowed inside the Wienermobile here today, but how decked out is it in there?
It's pretty decked out. We got 6 seats all upholstered with our Ketchum mustard colors and Wienermobile logo. We got our ketchup floor with a mustard spill, and the skies on the ceiling, always blue skies in the Wienermobile.
Okay, well, you were hanging out the sunroof. What is the view like from the top of the Glizzy Mobile?
Well, we call it the bun roof. We got a pun for everything in the Oscar Mayer core. But it's absolutely incredible to sit up here, especially being that I'm from Pittsburgh. So seeing the streets that I grew up on and waving to everyone, wearing all the green, it's absolutely incredible, or wonderful, as we like to say.
Wonderful. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Connor, or a.k.a. Captain Glizzy.
Thanks, Susie, and thanks, Captain Glizzy. I had to say it because I'll never say it again, right?
What a name.
Great performance there by the Bell School of Irish Dance. Susie had a chance to catch up with the other Irish Smiling Eyes court maiden, Lucy Sweeney? Not Lucy Sweeney, Elizabeth Sweeney. Let's go to that.
I'm here with Elizabeth Sweeney, one of the court maidens this year for the Miss Smiling Irish Eyes. Elizabeth, how did you get involved with the Miss Smiling Irish Eyes?
So my uncle Kevin Quigley introduced it to me this year, and he brought it to my attention of how important it is to apply yourself to it. And I have a lot of experience volunteering and just being involved in the Pittsburgh community. And he said that he thinks that it's something that I should look into. So with a little bit of research, I realized how amazing the experience would be if I did have the honor of achieving it. And yeah, that's where it led me to.
You've done a lot of volunteering. So what has been your most favorite volunteering experience?
I would say either doing my internship at the Red Door Homeless Shelter this year. It's my senior internship from my school. Or going to Jamaica the past 2 years, serving disabled children and adults at the Mustard Seed communities. It's in Kingston, Jamaica, third world country. And it was an amazing experience, and I look forward to going back.
Other than volunteering, what other work goes into this honor?
There's a lot, honestly. It takes a lot of mental and emotional work to put into it to just be able to handle everything. My family's support takes a lot too. It helps me, feel supported in doing it and encourages me just to push myself to my limits and just, continue to strive to be the best that I can do.
Being a court maiden, in your own words, what does that mean to you?
It means to just promote love and charity and just showing my Irish heritage to the people that I've come in contact with this week and also the weeks to follow from this event and just taking that with me.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Susie for that, as we got to see a performance as we saw the interview as well. Irish boxing team.
What's really cool about this boxing team is the Miss Smiling Irish Eyes, they actually get to go to the boxing match, which I believe was a couple days ago. And I remember I got to meet some of the boxers 5 years ago. I wonder if any of them are the same, but nonetheless, still really cool experience, especially they're coming from Dublin, I believe.
Yes, joining some of the ones from Pittsburgh are boxers from Dublin, Ireland, amateur boxers under the guidance of Olympic champion Michael Carruth, who co-planted yesterday's Donnybrook 2025, which is sponsored by the Ireland Institute of Pittsburgh. So there you go. Yesterday was the fight.
The infamous match.
Donnybrook 2025. The Greater Swiss Mountain Dogs of southwestern Pennsylvania. Greater Swiss Mountain Dogs, a working breed, originated in Switzerland. These dependable, faithful, gentle giants work as herders, drafters, and all-around farm dogs. Many of our dogs participate in work events, earning titles and confirmation, barn hunt, CGC, rally, farm dog, trick dog, and packing. They have 6 dogs that earned their weight pool titles and 3 certified therapy dogs in the group. In addition to working, the Greater Swiss Mountain Dogs are goofy, lovable Velcro dogs that love their family. Getting ready for the Fitzpatrick School of Irish Dance, ready to perform for us. Great performance. Fitzpatrick School of Irish Dance. The Fitzpatrick School of Irish Dance is a non-competitive Irish dance school located in downtown Pittsburgh. The school is operating in its 3rd year and holds weekly lessons on Monday evenings under the Epiphany Catholic Church for children's ages 5 through 18. Great job. We haven't had enough dogs, but we've had a lot of them. There's never enough dogs, though.
That is so true. And they're all so unique. They all are decked out in Irish gear, whether it be, I saw the one wearing a shamrock and then the skirt.
Some iconic outfits, both for humans and animals alike. See one pup that has had enough of the marching and is being held by the owner. And there's the lucky ones on the float. Here comes the New Brighton Marching Lions Pride. New Brighton High School. Based out of Beaver County, the band made up of students at grades 7 through 12. Band performs at all home and away football games and also multiple parades throughout the year. The Marching Lion Pride has traveled to performances in many places, including New York City. It also participated in the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Parade in the Disney Performing Arts at the Magic Kingdom. If you've been hearing a horn honking for the last 20 minutes, this is the guilty party. Or the Irish boxing team. It's USA Boxing and Team 412.
I love getting a sneak peek of their moves.
Team 412 Boxing, USA Boxing's local team from 3rd Avenue. Head coach James Hoy Northside Athletic Club. And you're getting a live look of our camera operator extraordinaire, Evan Laurent, inside the trolley that is about to make its turn on the Boulevard of the Allies here.
They are staying nice and dry.
Yeah, at this point in the parade, that might be where you want to be. It's members of Brother Andre's Cafe right across the street from, right across the yard from PPG Paints Arena. Brother Andre's Cafe, a coffee shop that employs adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities so they can share the joy with the world that so desperately needs them. Brother Andre began in Uptown next to PPG Paints Arena and just opened its 2nd location in Bellevue. They provide gourmet coffees, baked goods, all their cookies, scones, granola bars in-house, and have a ton of awesome merch in-store and online at brotherandres.org. Let's go inside the trolley with Susie. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties from inside the trolley.
Just listening to that menu is making me quite hungry.
It is the best thing and the worst thing for me being at PPG every day and knowing that I can walk about 500 feet over to Brother Andre's.
That's pretty dangerous.
I will say, with the Lent season coming up, they have great fish sandwiches.
Ooh.
So, we're going back to Susie.
Matt and Courtney, I'm with John Holleran. He's a part of Brother Andre's Cafe. We're on the trolley. I'm actually getting a little bit dry on here, so thank you for that, John. But how did this trolley come about?
The trolley came about with my son works for Brother Andre's. He just started a few months ago. And the people who run the cafe put this all together. Bridget Petmeyer and Scott Huffmeyer and Michael Fitzgerald. The 3 of them sort of run the program and put this together.
Why is it so important for Brother Andre's Cafe to be a part of the St. Patrick's Day Parade?
Well, Brother Andre is a saint, and he's a saint that the handicap pray to. And this is an organization that's run by a lot of Irish people. Father Chris Donnelly was one of the founders of it, and his family's very Catholic Irish. And they were really pushing for us to all have a good time at St. Patrick's.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, John. Matt and Courtney, I might stay on here a little bit longer to stay dry.
There's a surprise.
And that is not a bad idea.
Probably not. We just had Mulaney's Harp and Fiddle go past us, and now there's members of Howard Hanna Real Estate Services driving by with the caption, "Meet at the Harp." I think everybody wants to go to Harp and Fiddle after this. Mountaineer Fights and Drum from West Virginia University. The Mountaineer Fights and Drum, our official music ensemble from West Virginia University under the direction of Professor George Willis. The Fife and Drum Ensemble has been in existence for almost 10 years and performs throughout Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Virginia. The ensemble is comprised of both undergraduate and graduate students from West Virginia University. JA Heating and Cooling, one of our good sponsors of this 2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. Long-standing business providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services for residential and commercial clients. Thanks to JA Heating and Cooling. You didn't like the heating and cooling truck, Courtney? Nothing?
I do love their streamers. They're showing a little bit of Irishness.
That's fantastic. Another trolley coming by. You can see the wind whipping. Even that sign. AOH Division I out of Wheeling, West Virginia. There's people camped out in the parking garage, and boy, it becomes an even better seat if it rains, right?
I bet that parking garage is getting packed.
McDonald Pipe Band of Pittsburgh. McDonald Pipe Band of Pittsburgh, the oldest and continuous operating pipe band in southwestern Pennsylvania, founded by members of Carnegie Tech Pipe Band in 1966, I beg your pardon. Became the McDonald Pipe Band of Idlewild Park the following year. Now the McDonald Pipe Band of Pittsburgh. The band is always looking to grow, offering first-rate instruction, competition, and camaraderie. Everyone, regardless of ability, is welcome and encouraged to check them out. They can find them online at mcdonaldpipeband.net.
Oh, wow. Anybody can. I could learn how to play the bagpipes. That would be something.
I feel like it's one of those things that once you learn and people know that you could do it, you're getting asked.
Oh, for sure.
You could book a full year's schedule with it, right? Irish American Unity Conference, the IAUCs. Their mission is a peaceful unification of Ireland. The goal is to guide and educate America's elected representatives, encourage fellow citizens to support the goal of unification by contracting their federal elected representatives in issues ranging from a call of an Irish border poll, local assemblies, and installation, contact by the Irish and UK governments as the future of the island of Ireland. Raising Cane's. Where's the chicken? They're all out.
They should have saved us some.
Come on. Raising Cane's, one of the fastest growing restaurant brands with over 800 restaurants in 40 plus states, active in communities. Cane's has supported over 30,000 local organizations, totaling in more of $100 million in funds donated over the past 28 years. And I see Evan there on the Raising Cane's float. Is got some camels here. That wasn't on my bingo card.
That was definitely not on mine either. I don't even think I've seen a camel in real life, to be honest with you.
Well, that has changed.
It has.
And that's what happens at the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Okay. See if Susie could track down some chicken on that Raising Cane's float. Let's go to Susie on the float.
All right, Matt and Courtney, we are now on a float, the Raising Cane's float, so it's a little dangerous. I got to keep my balance. But I'm here with Nicole, the Aerial Director of Marketing for the Pittsburgh region for Raising Cane's. First of all, when did you run out of chicken today? Oh my gosh. Well, we are going to run out very quickly after the parade, that's for sure. We opened at 10 right when the parade started, but we're expected to have a crew after. So, how many locations of Raising Cane's do you have in the Pittsburgh area now? We have 4 right now. We are in Bridgeville, we are in North Versailles, Pleasant Hills, and Oakland. And what was the thought about getting involved in the St. Patrick's Day Parade this year? We are heavily ingrained in our communities at Raising Cane's, so we want to be in the communities that we live and work in, and in order to do that, you have to be a part of those staple events. And Thank you so much, Nicole. Matt?
Thanks, Susie. Hey, it's the Pirate Parrot from the Pittsburgh Pirates and Sauerkraut Soul. Representing your Pittsburgh Pirates. You can catch Pirate Parrot and Sauerkraut Soul. There's Jalapeno Hannah.
Speaking of pierogies, what flavor is your favorite?
I'm a very plain potato Pete guy or a cheese chester.
Yeah, I would say I'm very plain too.
I will do that. Although I will root for Oliver Onion because anytime someone with wearing glasses can be athletic, I'm always cheering them on. So from that perspective, maybe an Oliver Onion. But hey, the Pirate season comes to PNC Park 2025 home opener just mere weeks away. Make sure you're there on April 4th. Pirates and Yankees getting it going.
And I think the game starts at 4:12, really representing that 4-1-2.
Absolutely. There's one of the legends in the green sweatshirt there, Khalil Reeves. He's a Pittsburgh legend. Yep, you see him there. He's handing out beads everywhere and just tagging along. I want to remind you that the 2025 St. Patrick's Day Parade is brought to you in part by McNeese Law. Special thanks to Michael Lamb and Michael Klein, supplying all your legal representation needs. McNeese Law, one of our proud sponsors. ABC Transit.
I love the castle.
Yeah, this was not built last night. The streamers on the plumbing van might have been, but this took some time, and we have a performance. The Traditional Irish Arts Academy. Traditional Irish Arts Academy is a non-competitive Irish dance academy located just north of the city. TIAA prides itself on friends, performances, and fun. Weekly classes are held for ages 4 through adult. Students at the Traditional Irish Arts Academy get back to the roots of Irish dance and learn to dance for the love of it. You can visit tradirisharts.com, TRAD irisharts.com for more information on joining.
I like how it's open to everyone. I think one thing I do regret is not ever doing Irish step dance, being Irish. So maybe I'll have to get involved with that if it's open to adults.
You're going to be
I'm going to be a bagpiper and an Irish step dancer.
You're going to be back in the parade next year. Great stuff from the Traditional Irish Arts Academy.
We actually might see a rainbow soon if the sun comes out and it's continuing to drizzle a little bit.
Pittsburgh Gaelic Athletic Association. Soccer and football teams. Pittsburgh Celtics and Banishes both won the Midwest Championship and have their eyes set on winning a 4th national championship this upcoming season. Chairperson Chris Port-Gilly. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Gaelic Athletic Association. So many athletes trailing behind the float. Some confetti shot out of the cannon there. Now, Lycra Club was founded in 2021. Another one of the most up-and-coming popular sports, Irish sports. Congratulations to the 2023 Junior B National Champions, members of the club. Members of the hurling squad now behind them. And we got more pups.
Can't get enough of the pups today.
There's Flynn's Tire and Auto Service. This is their Super Bowl, is it not? You don't know what you're doing there is you're signing up for every St. Patrick's Day parade until eternity if you name yourself Flynn's Tire and Auto. And you can tell them Finney sent you. Right before them, Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop.
That candy shop is really neat. I've never tried anything from it, but I've went into the store and just like the old time candy that they sell, it's really, really nifty.
Well, Courtney, they have 19 locations across the country.
Oh, wow.
And they've been serving fun and unique experiences from day one in the Strip District. Nostalgic favorites, Wildcraft sodas, some really good stuff. Pittsburgh's favorite leprechaun is back again, and Flinney from Flynn's Tire and Auto. And nice catch. Courtney with the catch. And who you gonna call? Steel City Ghostbusters. Steel City Ghostbusters unites fans of the Ghostbusters franchise to engage with the Pittsburgh community through volunteer experiences, photo opportunities, and fan events. With a commitment to professionalism, members strive for high-quality, authentic cosplay that creates the films and encourages creativity. As a non-profit group, they use passion and support charitable causes by raising donations through events and campaigns. Every appearance is an opportunity to spread joy, nostalgia, and community spirit, continuing the tradition, giving back, making a positive impact throughout southwestern Pennsylvania, because sometimes we always want to go back to the future.
I could be wrong, but I do think there's another installment of a Ghostbusters movie coming out this year.
Well, spoiler alert if you're right on that.
But nothing compares to the original, I will say.
Guys missed it. There was a T-shirt cannon guy that shot the T-shirt cannon over our stage. And then we got one tossed up here, and Courtney made a great catch.
I did. Something actually landed on the table.
Beautiful aerial shot down Grant Street, back towards the Greyhound station. Dream Horse Stables, located right in the heart of Laurel Highlands. They offer riding lessons, trail riding, boarding, showering, and training. Whether you're a complete beginner or an advanced rider, they can help you make your horsey dreams come true. They show a local and national level in all disciplines. Their horses are a #1 priority and a passion for the American saddlebred. They actively adopt and rescue animals, rehab, and repurpose them through the program. Check them out on Facebook at Dream Horse Stables LLC. And we can add another thing you can get good at. Who says a New Year's resolution starts on January 1st?
I think it starts on March 15th.
Now what we need you to do is dance, then get on the horse while playing the bagpipes.
That would be something. that would be insane.
No pressure.
None at all.
That girl wasn't sure whether she wanted to pet the horse or not. Pretty cool.
The horses have their
coming right
hooves painted gold.
Yeah. Beautiful shot of our great city. Performance happening right in front of One Oxford Center, just up the street from our location. Steel City Angels putting it on. Looks like the rain has subsided. The sun's starting to peek out again. Crowd still enjoying this one as the Steel City Angels make their way down Grand Street. Steel City Angels, America's #1 dance company, now in their 46th year and 38 years doing it on the St. Patrick's Day Parade, winners of numerous awards and have traveled nationally. Founder and CEO, Jerry Cipollini, I beg your pardon. Directors Angela, Chelsea, and Mandy. I think your name was cut off there, but take my word for it. Shout out to you as well.
38 years, that is a long time, and love to see it.
Ciappinelli is what I'm being told. So shout out to Jerry Ciappinelli.
The St. Patrick's Day Parade's our favorite. God bless you. The Steel City Angels hit the prayer, we stopped the rain. And look at it.
Jerry's in the car emceeing as they go down the street. And here comes the Berg bus.
The Berg bus is going to have to be another thing on my list. I've actually always wanted to do that as well.
Yeah, Berg bus, Pittsburgh's most unique experience on wheels. Comedy shows, themed tours, special events, party bus rentals, and more. Book now at bergbus.com. Yeah, I have had a wish of being a Pittsburgher, born and bred here. I would love to give a Pittsburgh-themed tour on the Berg bus. I think that would be fun.
And with a little comedy.
Exactly.
I think that's the best part.
Jerry continues to shout, "We stop the rain." So thanks to the Steel City Angels that stopped the rain. All laughs on the Berg bus. And that just goes to Pittsburghers' creativity of seeing a school bus drive by and you don't think about anything. And then you're like, well, what if I turned that into a tour bus that did comedy shows as it gave the tour? Masterful idea.
Doesn't get better than that.
Sandal Taylor Galaxy International Pageant. She's the 2025 Galaxy Ambassador for the Galaxy International Pageant organization. Also holds the title of Mrs. US Galaxy 2025. Her goal is to support free haircuts, basic hygiene necessities, and heart health education through her nonprofit Connecting Hearts, Changing Lives Foundation. To date, she's given over 1,700 free haircuts, 50,000 free hygiene items, and 17 years of advocacy for heart health. She competes for the title of Mrs. Galaxy this August in Orlando. Good luck to our Miss Galaxy, Miss Taylor. Civil Air Patrol marches onto Boulevard of the Allies from Grand Street. Civil Air Patrol, the auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force, CAP, operates a fleet of single-engine craft and small unmanned aircraft systems. It performs about 85% of U.S. inland search and rescue missions and is credited with saving an average of 100 lives annually. Members nationwide also perform homeland security, disaster relief, and drug missions at the request of federal, state, and local agencies. Opportunities through the STEM education, that's STEM education and training, that are also provided. Memberships exist for those ages 12 to adult. Here come the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Pittsburgh's pro soccer team is, we've seen the Pirates, we've seen the Steelers, and now here come the Riverhounds. Since 1999, the Pittsburgh Riverhounds have been Pittsburgh's premier professional soccer team, competing in the United States Soccer League, one of North America's largest and fastest growing pro soccer organizations. Join them for the home opener next Saturday, March 22nd at Highmark Stadium. They'll take on the Hartford Athletic. Get your tickets at riverhounds.com or call 412-865-GOAL today. Riverhound himself in the building, and there is some of the members of the team and staff.
They are full of energy.
And of course, keeping in mind, Pittsburgh Riverhounds offer developmental academy located in Coriopolis. Their beautiful facility there is absolutely stunning, and reason why soccer continues to grow in this city. See Evan on the float there. McDonough clan. Donahue clan is celebrating their 36th year in the parade. Doing this in memory of Dorothy Gletzky, Bernard Gletzky, Mickey Gletzky, Mary Catherine Hines, Denise Shallow, and Jim Civic. This year they honor President Larry Doby Gletzky and Mary Jean Gletzky. Obviously not with us, but here in spirit, as so many are. Gatillo's Landscaping. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the 2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. Hanging out with Courtney McGinley and Susie Cool, Matt Fargo here with you. And we welcome you to our stage as St. Patrick's Day continues in a huge way. So monumental here in Pittsburgh, and this one as good as any before, and setting the bar for the next one.
I would say so. Like I've mentioned before, just the people, the electricity, and all of the, everyone's Irish Day, but all of the Irish heritage walking through, traveling through. You can't ask for a better day, even with a little rain, but
yeah, it was,
rain's sometimes good.
Yes, sometimes rain is a good thing. Pittsburgh Shriner Clowns. Courtney, are you a clown person?
I am not. They kind of scare me, honestly.
I didn't know what answer I was going to get out of that. But the Shrine Clowns, under the direction of Captain Ron Jingles Wassel, is a group of Shriners from all walks of life, doctors, engineers, chemists, school teachers, businessmen, garbage men, etc. Their common bond is they love children and love the support of the Shriners Hospital for Children's Systems. The Clowns slogan is 70-plus years helping kids. The Clowns join the Shriners' worldwide operating Shrine Hospital for Children's System, providing world-class orthopedic and burn care to any child up to ages 18 free of charge. So putting smiles on some, fear on others.
I love how it's for a good cause, though.
No doubt.
While I might not be a fan, I still think they're really cool. And actually, they honestly kind of remind me of Modern Family. Cam from Modern Family dresses up like Fizbo. That's the immediate thought I got.
The Munhall Community Band just passing us. Nonprofit concert band serving the Steel Valley and surrounding Pittsburgh communities. Lifelong education and enjoyment throughout. Instrumental music.
And I hear them playing Celebration, and I would say this is definitely a celebration.
That's the perfect word for it.
Of course. Nice meeting you.
Parade makes the turn on to Boulevard of the Allies. A little break as we wait on the next group. Want to remind you that this 2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade is brought to you in part by Sheriff Kevin Krause. Thank you for your dedication and service to Allegheny County. You've rightfully earned the respect and admiration of our community. May God guide and protect the Allegheny County Sheriffs and all regional and local law enforcement. Vitalant, Pittsburgh's primary nonprofit blood provider, ensuring local hospitals have the life-saving blood patients need every day. Community-focused organization. They rely on generous donors to help save lives. Just one donation can make a difference for trauma victims, cancer patients, and those with chronic conditions. Keep Pittsburgh strong. Schedule your next donation at vitalant.org. Some very important work that they do day in and day out. Deputy Lads. Aroni March of the Deputy Lads is Allegheny County's chapter of the Society for International Organization, dedicating the study and recreation of Middle Ages and early Renaissance. They have sword fighting, kings and queens, art, archery, brewing, and so much more. They can make your modern medieval experience at deputylads.org. On Sundays, axe throwing in Homestead. There you go, Sunday axe throwing.
That's something.
There's the meatball from Emporio, a meatball joint.
That meatball joint is superb.
I'm with you.
So good.
I'm with you. We did not rehearse this by any stretch, but I put it in the top 5 restaurants in the city.
Super good. If you need a place to go in Pittsburgh, that is your place.
And then, you hit Emporio, and then you go upstairs, the rooftop bar. It's a great time.
Got to get a selfie with the
Absolutely.
meatball.
And Meatball is off the route, too. Meatball is in this crowd right now. At so many different ages, having a blast right now. Duquesne Boys and Girls Club. Boys and Girls Club performance team made up of its debut performance at the Boys and Girls Club National Conference held in Pittsburgh this past November. Ambitious group of young ladies aged 5 through 13. As a result of a group with students waiting to perform for the many clubs that came in to visit. The Duquesne Boys and Girls Club is a school-based after-school program located in Duquesne Elementary School. After-school and summer programs offer safe, enriching, and inclusive environment for all children ages 5 through 13. Let's check in with Susie. I think she's with the meatball.
Matt and Courtney, you talked about the meatballs and Emporio so much that I had to pull John and Howdy aside to ask them a couple of questions about the joint. So first of all, Howdy's got to be the best meatball at Emporio, right?
He's the best of the best, yeah.
And whenever you look at the meatballs that you have on your menu, is there one that you kind of tell people to get over another one? What's your best one that you have there?
I'm not going to lie, the beef meatballs are awesome, but we do have a ball of the month, so we switch it up every month too.
Is Howdy a beef meatball?
Howdy's a beef meatball.
All right, Howdy, are you having fun today at the St. Patrick's Day Parade? And Howdy, are you even Irish? Oh, we'll think on that one, Courtney and Matt. I'll get that answer to you later. Thanks, guys.
Meatball is meatless, speechless. That's what I meant.
I wonder how they came up with the name Howdy. Very interesting.
Yeah, we'll get Susie on that. Some hard-hitting, investigating reporting from her. Dance Inc. As we look at ATV and PA behind them, but before that, Dance Inc. Introducing Dance Inc. by Inc. Cares, a nonprofit organization whose sole purpose is to leave a positive mark on this world through the arts and enriching lives, fostering our communities to thrive, enhancing academic absorption, promoting a vital vitality of our neighbors, crossing ethnic, racial, and gender and age barriers. Join the Dance Inc. family so that you too can leave your mark.
What I love most about these dance groups is you'll see the older girls really helping the younger girls, and I'm sure once the younger girls grow up, they're going to be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just so full circle.
The mentorship side of it. And that's the big part of this parade as a whole is you remember coming here when you were a kid, whether you were watching or you were marching in it, and then as you get older, you kind of get the baton handed down to you. And then you get to do the same once you grow up. And some people never did. And in this case, that's okay. ATV and PA. Visit atvnpa.com, promoting safe and legal operation of ATVs, side-by-sides, and other off-road vehicles in Pennsylvania and beyond. Man, they've come a long way since I was a kid.
I know, these are pretty high tech, if I do say so myself. Then we even got a little one over here, too.
There we go. This guy's had a blast all day. No doubt about it. Lions International District 14B. Lions International 14B, comprised of over 30 individual Lions clubs across Allegheny County. Lions International is the world's largest service organization and has clubs in almost every country. Lions are always ready to get to work, whether their motto being "We serve." If you're looking to volunteer, please consider joining your local Lions club. Nice hard turn.
Oh, that was really neat.
There's Miss Pennsylvania. Miss PA Scholarship Foundation. Paige Weinstein, 27 years old for Pittsburgh in Miss Pennsylvania 2024. Paige is very dedicated to her 501c3 corporation, Confident Heart Courageous Souls Incorporated. As an advisory or board member of Best Buddies Incorporated, she sees how people with disabilities face discrimination, and she is an advocate for establishing a more inclusive society. Paige teaches individuals that regardless of the story society tries to force on you, you are capable, you are worthy, and you are loved. At the Miss America competition in January, Paige was a preliminary talent winner. So congratulations to Paige.
I love that. You are capable, you are worthy, you are loved. I love that motto.
It's a good one.
It is a good
one. Good one to live by. I don't know if Paige got to pick out her vehicle, but she made a good choice if she did.
She really did. She is styling.
And I think that what we were just talking about with the nonprofit information, that's something that sometimes goes underappreciated with the Miss America pageant. Is so much of it is for nonprofit, giving back to the community. It's a pageant, but so much of it is dedicated to helping and serving.
Yeah, I think that's really important. It kind of encompasses everything, and it especially shows such moral character too.
We go from pageants to full-out battle. As the Pittsburgh Roller Derby rolls down Grand Street.
Oh, wow. That is pretty impressive, jumping over 3 people.
Okay, here comes another. And even more impressive because they're doing it on a brick road that has been rained on.
That can't be very comfortable.
No. I'm sure they were very excited for the rain. Check in with Susie.
Matt, St. Patrick's Day Parade, you are definitely seeing it all today. I have officially met Captain Pittsburgh. How in the world did you come up with that?
I started off with Captain America and decided to switch it up and try to do a Captain Pittsburgh, and here we are.
Is there a secret power that Captain Pittsburgh has that Captain America does not?
Strength and still building agility.
Okay, I love it, making it up on the fly. Captain Pittsburgh, what is your favorite part about being a part of the St. Patrick's Day Parade?
Go Caps! The camaraderie, everybody's excited. It's a good time. Everybody's here to celebrate Pittsburgh and Irish heritage, so we're here to have a good time.
Awesome. Thank you, Captain Pittsburgh. Matt and Paige, I've truly met everybody today.
You know, it's a resume builder for you, Susie, today. There's no doubt. From the meatball.
Captain Pittsburgh.
I mean, how about it?
Doesn't get better than that.
No. St. Patrick himself earlier this morning.
So true. Flew in from Ireland.
Right.
Santa from the North Pole.
Right? Yeah, I mean, she's checked off a bunch today. Pittsburgh Cosplay for a Cause. Pittsburgh Cosplay for a Cause is a volunteer group who suits up in a variety of characters and costumes for good causes and events in the Pittsburgh region, including supporting charity events and fundraisers, first responders, and community events. They love to bring smiles to people's faces because it's what heroes do, and I have a feeling maybe we'll see Captain Pittsburgh on the top of FMB Tower.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a Captain Pittsburgh earlier.
That's a good point.
But at least he's here now.
I'm glad Susie asked the question, though. We needed to know. Pittsburgh Samba Group. Starting to get the feel here, get the shoulders going. Pittsburgh Samba Group, led by the amazing Miss Rusi, has been rocking the Brazilian dance scene since 2012 here in Pittsburgh. They're the only Brazilian dance crew in town. And let me tell you, they know how to put on a show.
They really do, from their costumes to their dance moves to the feathers. And I love how a lot of them are encompassing those Irish colors.
This is what makes Pittsburgh so Pittsburgh, is just the melting pot of people that you're going to see at this parade.
There's something for everybody.
Yes. I mean, Brazilian dancing? We've seen camels, Brazilian dancing, a hot dog mobile, a meatball, a walking, not talking meatball. It's been amazing. Speaking of, get your ducks out, we found the Jeeps. It's a Jeep thing.
The ones that have passed by are loaded with the ducks.
And that just came about not that long
Yeah, I was going to ask how that came to be.
Of course, the de facto Jeep wave. If you drive a Jeep and they drive a Jeep, you have to wave to each other.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I do love that.
It's
very
really
friendly.
It's a family of Jeeps. It really is. Group of friends and family who are Jeep enthusiasts. Mall crawlers, off-roaders, daily drivers, show Jeeps and trail Jeeps. They do a pet run every year to collect and deliver food, toys, and supplies and donations for local pet adoption agencies. They get together for mountain rides, Jeep Fest, parades, off-road parks and adventures, and simply just meet up for a bite to eat and shoot the breeze. They wave, they duck, they go topless, the Jeeps, and even sometimes they have a great time. If you know the lingo, then you know it. It's really a Jeep thing.
It is a Jeep thing. I'm surprised we haven't seen any of the Jeeps that don't have the doors on.
Yeah, they refer to that as naked. So, that's the Jeep lingo that apparently I need to learn.
I guess they had to be more conservative for the parade.
A lot of Jeeps.
I wonder what the total count on Jeeps is.
We really have a great vantage point. Susie is currently getting her hair sprayed. That's not Susie. that I knew better than that. Oh, brother. Deep fake there from the people in the truck. Got some leprechauns on their way down. Trust Brewing Company. Mark and Leanne Limmer, 4 children, are proud to offer a community-driven destination in the Thomas Jefferson School District. The Nano Brewery, craft malt, centric beers, along with house-made ciders and seltzers. Try their award-winning and completely customized catering, and they will make anything you want. Artisan and Detroit pizzas made available daily, as well as live music and fun for the whole family. TrustBrewing.com for the event schedule.
Sounds delicious.
Oh, it's getting to that part of the day.
It
Courtney.
really is, and you can start to smell some food from different areas.
We really do have the best advantage point here. We're looking right at the Joinery Hotel and the camera on top of their roof. They're partying up on the roof right now. But to be able to be here on the corner of Grant and the Boulevard of the Allies, I've driven this road 100 times to be posted up here all day. It's pretty fun.
The best seat in the house.
It really is. Welcome in 2025 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade. Courtney McGinnis, Matt Fargo here with you all day long as the parade rolls on. Great rendition right now. Trish Brewing has some, yes, no question. What has been your favorite part to this point?
I think my favorite part at this point is really seeing everyone that I know going through the parade route and them giving me shout outs and then I'm giving them shout outs. I think that's the best part, is just seeing all those friendly faces that you know.
It is. It's definitely one of it.
And all the performances too. Those have been really intriguing and interesting. And
we
so
saw
entertaining.
Dad too. Dad was in the parade earlier.
True, yes. What has been your favorite part?
Oh man, you know, I really enjoyed some of the performances, as you said, but I think that the biggest thing is what I was just mentioning, alluding to a little earlier ago, is that you can get Miss Pennsylvania and then you get roller derby behind it. I just love that you truly don't know what's coming next. That's the fun part about a parade.
It really is. It's a nice assortment.
Yes, and it's just so there is no method to the madness in terms of who is where. Pittsburgh Regional Transit, ERT, decked out in a St. Patrick's Day skin.
I wonder how long it takes to get one of those sleeves onto any vehicle, really. Because I feel like the buses, they change, like, with advertisements so much.
And, like, the precision on it of, like, everything is cut out on it. The windows need to be cut out. The lights on the front need to be cut out. So it's, yeah, I don't envy that job. I feel like it would be pretty meticulous. Weather has improved greatly.
Yeah, it was a little iffy there for, I wouldn't say for too long.
No, maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Port Authority Police following. Band Together Pittsburgh. Band Together Pittsburgh uses music to inspire and enrich the lives of those on the autism spectrum. People of all ages, musical experience are welcome to perform at their monthly open mic events. You can go to bandtogetherpgh.org. And here is the Pub on Wheels. A Wild Rover Pub on Wheels.
Oh, I love that.
And Susie's found her way to the pub. There's a surprise, Susie.
Matt and Courtney, I'm here with Desmond O'Connor, the owner of the Pub on Wheels. Now, this is an actual pub on wheels, right? What goes into this?
Well, we have a full draft system in there. We have a couple of coolers, and people just rent it for their gatherings, their weddings, rehearsal dinners, graduation parties, big birthdays, corporate events, etc. We bring it to the location, we set it up, we leave them at it, and we come back the next day and take it away.
What is the busiest time of the year? Is it around St. Patrick's Day?
Not really. It's more summertime, and just because it's obviously sort of an outside venue. And grad parties last year were our busiest time, absolutely. And then we got into September with football and so on. That got pretty busy too.
Where is the Pub on Wheels camped out after the St. Patrick's Day parade?
Well, we're going to bring it back to the garage. It's a safer place.
All right, thank you so much, Desmond. Matt, Courtney?
Susie, thank you. You can go to pubonwheels.com for more information to get your pub on.
That's actually a great invention.
Genius invention.
Genius.
Time now for the Down Syndrome Awareness Truck. The Down Syndrome Awareness Truck, rolling loud and proud, brought to you by the Babylon family and DJ Broadzilla, spinning the tunes that get you rocking in your socks, bringing awareness to a group of individuals, and this is how we roll. March 21st is Natural Down Syndrome Day. Miss Pennsylvania Teen and Miss Pennsylvania USA with us now. Handling from Philadelphia, Miss Pennsylvania USA, Nani Diarra is a research technician at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, focusing on finding cures for children's brain tumors. Elliot Olfant is Miss Pennsylvania Teen USA and is a South Park native, a student athlete at Shippensburg University. She excels at both volleyball and track and field, studying psychology and criminal justice. Both women competed for the national titles last summer in Hollywood, California. Congratulations to both of them.
Yeah, definitely.
And here come the Washington Wild Things, and Wild Thing himself. Washington Wild Things will open their 23rd season of professional baseball at Wild Things Park on May 13th in 2025. Fresh off their 13th playoff appearance and 9th division championship in 22 seasons, the Wild Things have become a part of the fabric of our community. The Wild Things Park is conveniently located 40 minutes south of Pittsburgh, offering affordable family fun and high-level baseball. And Wild Thing himself, you never know what Wild Thing's going to get himself into. Be sure to log on to their website at WashingtonWildThings.com, or call them at 866-456-WILD. Go Wild Things. Marvel Squad dance team makes their way off of Grant Street. And a performance for you. Let's listen in. '25 Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade is brought to you in part by the Joinery Hotel. Your Joinery Hotel is your all-in-one location where vibes are high and the views are even better. Great food at a restaurant and the Christian James, better atmosphere and the best night sleep in your life you'll have in a while. They will have an even more gorgeous rooftop for perfect for hosting any event. Stay like you own the place at the Joinery. And Stonio Media passes by. Steelers Pope.
Just like you said, you never know what you're going to see in Pittsburgh.
Really don't. Really don't. Pennsylvania Masons. Keystone Chorus. Keystone Chorus singing barbershop four-part harmony since 1957. They rehearse in Bethel Park. The members range from ages 11 to 92. The chorus performs in the Carnegie Tree Lighting, farmers markets, retirement centers, and private parties. They also perform at the annual Memorial Day and Veterans Day programs at the National Cemetery of the Alleghenies. They sing everything from barbershop classics like My Wild Irish Rose to four-part a cappella harmonies. What a wonderful world. And sorry to interrupt, but we're doing some wheelies here on Grand Street.
You don't see that every day.
The Shriners Curmudgeon Cruisers from Morgantown, West Virginia. Shriners help kids by providing medical care regardless of their ability to pay, specializing in orthopedic care and burns. If you know a child that needs help, find them on the internet. Shriners Curmudgeon Cruisers, and another great example of Shriners and what they do to lift kids' spirits up that are going through the toughest of times.
And I think that's one of the most important things.
Shriners continues. Shriners Diary Incorporated, a proud local Pittsburgh business. Shriners Diary of 1935. Great. Pennsylvania farmers within 100 miles or left. Shriners Dairy since 1935. Still locally owned and operated. Shriners Dairy celebrating 90 years in June. I'd imagine they got milk.
They do. I still remember their commercials from back in the day. I think Flurry was in it. And a little kid was like, "Did you steal my Schneider's milk?"
Spirits still high as we head towards the back end of our parade. And I would say it's time to be happy.
Oh, for sure.
As Ronald McDonald,
I'm loving it.
the man behind the Happy Meal. It's Shamrock season. Ronald McDonald invites you to try the limited time Shamrock Shake at participating McDonald's. For every shake purchase, 25 cents will be donated to the Ronald McDonald House Charity. Order ahead and pick up your meal quickly with the McDonald's app. And I think Susie's going to add another legend to her list. Susie.
Guys, I'm here with Ronald McDonald. That's incredible, and we all know that the Shamrock Shake is incredibly popular at this time of the year. So I have to ask, because Courtney and Matt up there on that stage, they're curious, what is that secret ingredient in the Shamrock Shake that makes it so dang good?
Oh, well, you know, I was just talking to Uncle Grimacy about this just the other day, and he said the secret ingredient is a lot of love.
Oh my goodness, we love that. All right, well, you heard it here first. Shamrock Shake's made with a lot of love. You can get them now at McDonald's. Matt and Courtney?
I'm loving that interview, Susie. I'm loving that interview.
It's a whole lot of love.
It is. You can get exclusive deals, by the way, and earn points on the McDonald's app towards free food. Don't miss out. Download the McDonald's app today and enjoy your shake while supporting a great cause. Thanks to Ronald McDonald and McDonald's. And the local McDonald's franchises are so supportive to the Pittsburgh community and have been for decades and decades. It is a staple, and obviously it's a national and international staple, but it is a Pittsburgh staple as well.
Definitely.
$1979, McDonald's first Happy Meal in the United States.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. Pirates won a World Series and the Happy Meal.
It was a good year.
It was a good year. Pittsburgh DJ truck.
Well, you could get the DJ truck, and you could also get the pub on wheels, and it could be a party for your next event.
Now we're rolling. The American Red Cross doing great work throughout our region and around the world. Want to thank the St. Patrick's Day Parade Marshals. Lead Marshal is Jack Pistella, and his division marshals Karen Grasso, Craig Deischer, and Larry Riley, working tirelessly to make today's parade go off without a hitch. Thanks to all of them. for doing so much. This is coming to a close, Courtney.
What a day.
It really has been an incredible time, and thanks so much for sharing it with us. And
I know, it's been such an exciting day, and I've loved to be able to watch the parade.
It's been an incredible day, as it is every year, but the weather, for the most part, cooperated here in 2025, and there are still fans that are here and watching this thing to the very end. And,
oh, yeah.
Rightfully so. So many incredible groups and talents that we got to see all day long.
So many. I can't even, so many different ones, too. It's just mesmerizing how many acts have crossed through.
All right, I asked you earlier, but what is your favorite part about it?
I have to say my favorite part still stands true to what I said in the beginning, the bagpipes.
Yeah, I love the marching bands, too, and I will say the melting pot of people that we got to see was really fun, too. Susie, we'll check in with you one more time.
Today was so much fun. Out and about, I got to talk to so many fun people, and I got to spend the day with you. Of course, I always love that. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Thank you for having me here with you all day long.
Susie, thank you. Thanks for battling the weather as you often do, and we appreciate you. Courtney, thanks so much again.
Of course, and happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. And thanks to you, all of you around the world, for watching this international broadcast of the 2025 America Grand Pittsburgh St. Patrick's Day Parade, presented by FNB. For Courtney McGinley, Susie Cole, and our entire JRM production crew, I'm Matt Fargo saying thanks so much for watching Pittsburgh, and we'll see you next year in person at the 2026 St. Patrick's Day Parade. Until then, everybody, have a safe and enjoyable St. Patrick's Day, and we'll talk to you sometime soon. Hopefully, today brings you the luck of the Irish.